Welcome back everyone. This is Jeffrey Antonico Diaz and you're watching the significance of old school technology. In this video, we will learn one of the most popular and stable operating system developed by Microsoft Corporation. Microsoft Windows 7 was built for the wireless world that arose in the late 2000s. By the time it was released, laptops were outselling desktops and it had become common to connect to public wireless hotspots in coffee shops and private networks in the home. Windows XP came in two easy to understand versions, one for home and one for business. Windows Vista is split into 5 different versions, each with a different price tag and a confusing array of features. Windows 7 ups the confusion level with 6 versions, but the versions are much easier to figure out. So these are the flavors of Microsoft Windows 7. Windows 7 Starter. This stripped-down version of Windows 7 runs mostly on netbooks. Windows 7 Home Basic, designed for developing countries. This version contains everything from the Starter Edition and tosses in better graphics, internet connection sharing, and settings for more powerful laptops. Windows 7 Home Premium. Built to fill most consumers' needs, this version includes programs to let people watch and record TV on their PC as well as create DVDs from their camcorder footage. Windows 7 Professional. Aimed at the business market. This features everything from Home Premium as well as tools used by for example, and small businesses, extra networking features, for example, and similar business tools. Windows 7 Enterprise. Microsoft sells this large business version in bulk to large businesses. Windows 7 Ultimate. This version aims at the wallets of information technology specialists who spend much of their lives in front of their keyboards. In this activity, we will use Microsoft Windows 7 Ultimate Edition. So these are the factors that we are about to consider before installing Microsoft Windows 7 operating system. Learn on the computer and then insert the installation medium. Go to BIOS or CMOS setup utility by pressing F2 or delete key several times simultaneously. System date and system time must configure properly. Select the installation medium as primary boot device priority. Select hard disk drive as secondary boot device priority. And last, save the settings by pressing F10 key. In this activity, I'll use Microsoft Windows 7 Bootable DVD. So before we start installing Microsoft Windows 7 operating system, let's go to BIOS setup and check if system date and system time configured properly. Let's go to boot menu and change the boot settings. Our installation medium is optical disk drive. After the successful modification of settings, don't forget to save the configuration changes and exit. This portion walks you through the entire Microsoft Windows 7 setup process using Microsoft's interactive setup wizard. This application was completely overhauled for Windows 7 and it's now much more streamlined, simplified, and faster moving than the version used in Windows 2000 and XP. To start the setup process, simply click Next button. To continue with interactive setup, click Install Now button. The differences between 32-bit versions of Windows 7 and 64-bit versions are more complex. On a 32-bit operating system, you are restricted to a maximum of 4 GB of RAM. On a 64-bit operating system, you really do not have a limit. For demonstration purposes, we will use 32-bit operating system. To proceed with the installation, click Next button. As always, before installing an operating system, don't forget this simple advice. Read the entire license terms. After reading it, check I accept the license terms checkbox. and then click Next button. To install a new copy of Windows, select Custom option as the install type. The option to make changes to disks and partitions is available when you start your computer using the installation disk. To create a partition, click Drive Options. Click New option and then type the capacity you want to assign. Make sure that you consider the minimum system requirements of Microsoft Windows 7 operating system before clicking Apply button. To ensure that all Windows features work correctly, Windows might create additional partitions for system files. Click OK button. Select Disk 0, Partition 2, and then click Format option. The partition might contain recovery files, system files, or important software from your computer manufacturer. If you format this partition, any data stored on it will be lost. To proceed, simply click OK button. Wait for a few minutes and then click Next button. That's all the information we need right now. Your computer will start several times during installation. Windows needs to restart to continue. Ignore the message, press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Again, ignore the message, press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Let us use tsoost as our assigned username. tsoost-pc as our assigned computer name. Creating a password is a smart security precaution that helps protect your user account from unwanted users. Be sure to remember your password or keep it in a safe place. We will assign this operating system a strong password in our next video. Let us proceed by not assigning a password. Enter your Windows 7 product key. This is a 25-digit alphanumeric string in blocks of 5 separated by dashes that you will find on a bright yellow product key sticker somewhere in your Windows 7 packaging. In time zone, change the time zone and region where your country and place is located. In select your computer's current location, I prefer Work Network. This is a trusted work network. I'd rather suggest not to connect to a public network as far as security is concerned. Once again, ignore the message, press any key to boot from CD or DVD. Let's call this a day. I really appreciate your support. God bless us all. Don't forget to subscribe.